So, welcome to some lockpicking stories. You can see I'm not in my usual lock lab because I'm still on vacation here with my family in Tyrol in Austria together with WDE.
Victor. Hi guys.
And with his family and with friends of Victor. Ilyan is here.
Hello guys.
These are the hands of Ilyan, these are the hands of Victor. And we are here in a late night, so to speak, and we have some locks that we enjoy picking. And so that you don't need only to watch us picking, we're going to tell you some interesting lock picking stories. So I want to start with my story. So you need to know that I'm climbing. I'm doing indoor climbing, and there is a room where you change your clothes. And at one occasion, the following happened. I changed my clothes. I put everything in this little box. You put in a coin and you can lock up this box. But I lost the key. When I came back when I wanted to get back my belongings, I recognized that I don't have the key anymore. So. But I wasn't really scared because I thought this is something that happens not, let's say, regularly, but happens sometimes. So went upstairs to the personnel and asked for the master key. But they stared at me and told me, well, only the head of this shop has the master key, and he's not here at the moment. He would come back on the next day. And so I was a little bit scared how to get back my belongings because everything was inside this little box, locked up. My keys, my wallet with money, my car keys, my usual street clothes and so on. And I was thinking what to do. And so I asked for a paper clip and a bobby pin, and they were really surprised me asking for that, and I told them maybe I can open the lock with these tools. Okay, they searched for the tools for me, and I bent myself a tension wrench from the paper clip, and the bobby pin was a nice rake, and guess what? A matter of seconds and the lock was open. So I was really happy, I was excited actually. I changed clothes. I ran upstairs and told them with a big smile that everything is okay now because I have now everything that I need to come back home and so on. And they were a little bit surprised that it was actually that easy to open one of their lockers, because usually you don't think much. You put in your money and your keys and everything. But it was just a very simple way for locking. It was really one with bad tolerances, and it was pretty easy to rake open. Yeah, so after 1 hour later, when I was back home, they called me and they found the key somewhere in the root, in one of these handles, a little bit bent, but so I even didn't have to pay for that. It was at the end it was a nice story, but in the middle it was a little bit frightening for me. So that was my lockpicking story. Who wants to be next?
I will do one. So here's my story. One of the evenings I had together all my picking gear, including quite a few locks, and they were all in my backpack, very heavy. I was heading towards a lockpicking meet in Austria, in Vienna I mean. And I was just waiting for my transportation when a friend of mine called me, and she said, I locked myself out, I just left the key inside and I cannot get in. And I said, okay, fine, tell me first. I asked her to tell me first what is the type of the lock, if she has an idea. And she said, yeah, well, the type of the lock is a queso. And I was like, okay, that's gonna be painful.
It may take some time.
It might take some time, yeah, that's correct. But I said, before we call the locksmiths, because locksmiths in Austria especially on Sunday evening, could be, let's say, quite budget draining. So I said, I will try, and then if nothing happens, we will call a locksmith. So I went there, and for half an hour I was trying to pick the lock so that I can open it. And then she said, okay, I need to go and pick up my kids from karate, and I need to call the locksmith, because yeah, we can't leave it like that. They need to get home. So she got off her phone, she called the locksmith, and literally, the moment she pressed the red handle on the phone and she terminated the call, the door opened.
Wow.
She was as angry and as happy as possible. She was obviously happy because her door was open and she could get in. But she was angry and said, could you not have picked it like literally 10 seconds before? So, yeah, that's basically the funny story. But anyway, it was a funny little thing. And I was happy that I could manage to help her, especially so late Sunday evening.
And it's a great achievement to have picked a lock like this in the wild.
Yes, I was also happy and surprised that I managed to do that.
Very cool.
Okay, Julian, you?
Well, I had this moment once in the office when we were all relocating from one floor of the building we were working in into the upper floor, and one of my colleagues has lost his keys from his storage box beneath his desk, and I had those pics present from VDE. So I wasn't sure whether I would manage it, but I give it a try, and turned out it was quite an easy lock to pick, even with raking. So everyone was quite surprised that it's possible to open the boxes that easily. And yeah, basically everyone tried afterwards. I gave the pics to the guys who want to try to pick their own boxes. And personally, I never ever lock my boxer anymore after I learned how it is to open. I don't bother how to close it at all. Basically, I leave my stuff on the desk, put them inside, but never lock anymore.
Well, if it's not easy, then I imagine there's a whole
What's the point?
Okay. Yeah, that tells us actually that lock picking is a hobby for people that enjoy picking locks and collecting, but it's also sometimes very practical in real life situations.
Yeah, it's a quite useful skill.
Not too often, but sometimes. Alright, so thank you very much for your stories. Yeah, we will continue picking our locks. Have a look at this big lock. It's can you see that? How big that is? With 2 plugs.
You can compare it to a master lock here.
Yeah, it's a lockout tagout lock. It's quite a big difference here. That's a Russian lock. Really? No. Yeah, it's a Russian lock.
It is a Russian lock.
Not that heavy. It's aluminum. That's a really cool thing. And we have another very cool lock. Can you show that lock with a...
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
There's another one.
It's a very rare collector's item, by the way.
I've been meaning to make a video on its own for this lock.
So let's call this a teaser.
It's a teaser, yeah. I don't think I'll be able to pick this one for the sole reason, when you see it's very heavy. This is steel, this is also hardened shackle. The guys that sold me this particular lock, they said it's for locking something within the car. I still have not figured out what. But what is interesting about it is that you inject the key and then it opens the lock. And by injecting the key, I really mean it. The key is a little bit wobbly.
Yeah, that's cool. So it's a curved keyway. If you try to stick your pick in, because your pick is straight, of course, you won't come very far. You won't come very deep. And
I still have no even a concept of how this can be picked, to be quite honest.
Yeah, so I will let you go now. Thank you very much for watching, and until we meet again, yeah, happy picking and
bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.